Hope everyone is doing okay.
Hope everyone is doing okay.
Let's shuffle while we are waiting. Kindly click the like button for me. Hello, Sis Shanae. Hi, Sis Kamika. How are you? I actually went on live the other day, but then I thought that I am okay. Suddenly, I got no voice, so I ended up um, ending the video or the live session. Mario, general reading. Mario, this is for you. And thank you, Mario, by the way, for letting me know. There's actually a lot of fake accounts in TikTok, but thank you. Do appreciate that. This is for you, Mario. Wow, King of Pentacles, the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles. Is this a mirrored energy? But I feel like there's something that you wanna pursue, give, offer, but you're not quite sure if you want to do it. It might be an action, it might be a plan, or actually, there's a plan already. But I feel like you are either doubting to give it to this energy, or it's the other way around. But hold up. Who's who? The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. So prior investing, prior giving in, prior taking action. I think that you are observing, you are learning, studying the energy. The Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. It might be a request, it might be an energy that maybe a verbal request, maybe an energy that was emitted, but on the other side, someone is waiting. So there's someone here thinking, is Mario gonna give in or give me something? Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and it also felt like I think that you have learned your lesson, or there's an energy here because of what happened from the past. I shouldn't initiate, start something. I'm going to give if I am getting something. So for you, reciprocation is important. Um, Generally, I think that you need to take actions on this, whether it is granting someone's request, giving into this energy, because there is a reciprocation. But the thing here is, you're trying to observe, you're trying to see if this energy is going to equate, the or have this equivalent energy. But it seems like you need to do something first, you need to initiate something first, an action prior getting also from the other side, from the other energy, but it should come from you. I think that there will be harmony, peace of mind once you take action. I don't know what this is. I think that this is more of Peace of mind, peace of wealth. I love that. Peace of wealth. Sort of not thinking um, about my spending, my investment, because I am getting it. I am receiving it. I'm receiving it anyway. So it's sort of like investing, putting everything outside, but that's actually for you. Catch the drift. Beautiful blessings. Thank you, Tamika. What does the spirit wants you to know? Tamika, what does the spirit wants you to know? What does the spirit wants you to know? What does the spirit wants you to know? Shadow, financial and material changes, suffering in silence. Hmm. I feel like this is somewhat a self sabotage, if I may say, because whether this is trauma, whether this is doubt, fear, you don't want to offer, you don't want to open. The strength card, the Hierophant, the Six of Swords. I feel like being strong gives a little, I think that you're a little too much with being firm with this energy. The Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords clarified by the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Let loose a bit. It seems like you're getting, because of the power of being strong, I think that you are doing a bit much there. Soften it. Soften a bit. Open the door a little, because it seems like whatever this abundance seems like cannot enter because of fear, scaring the energy away. Hmm. What is this, sis? There's too much in what you're doing. Morning. Going to contact you by Sunday. Morning. Gonna contact you by Sunday. The Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Spades, the Nine of Hearts. This is a yes. AK, you would like to know how does Peter feel and thinks about you in these 3D. This is for you, sis. In 3D. Chaos and conflict, time for a nap, fork in a road. I feel like because of the message, the walls, the boundaries are a bit pacified, not totally welcoming, but let's say on the process of, yeah, let's forget it, forget what happened. on the process of that. Um, King of King of Chalice, Knave of Chalice, Seven of Swords. Peter actually think, is she sleeping with someone when we are not? Especially these moments that you're not being together. Seven of Chalice, the Five of Cups. I mean, Five of Pentacles. Letting go of that thought. I think that there was um, an idea that you might be sleeping with someone, but I don't want to think about it. King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. There's jealousy in here, also an assumption because of what happened to you. Your person's kind of thinking, is she playing around, sleeping with someone if we are not together? Um, I think that this is also one of the things that you should clarify, even though that your person's not asking about it. Um, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of questions hanging in your person, but this is more of sexual. You being sexual with someone. He feels sad, he feels mad. Before it grows, I feel like you need to either discuss or clarify this even without the person asking, because it might grow. It might lead to something that is not going to help. So prevention is better than cure. Yes or no? Will Peter going to ask you to come over this weekend? Let's check. And if does, I think that you need to discuss this prior. Hold up, hold up. The Six of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs, the Ten of Hearts. The possibility of this is 90%. So I'm saying a yes. Alex, are you going to meet with TM next week? Are you going to meet with TM next week? The Nine of Clubs, the Seven of Clubs, the Six of Spades. This is a yes. CC, what what will first date with Julian be like? Hold up. What will be the first date? How does it look like? How does it look like? How does it look like? Coming to the edge, higher power, mending. It seems like building bridges, opening more pages for the both of you to write. So it seems like extensions of events, moments. Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles. I'm seeing learning, understanding, a banter of energy information between you and Julian, getting more deeper connection. Queen of Chalice, the Devil card, the Ace of Swords. To a point wherein both of you are going to either fall in love that hard because you're gonna think about it. I'm seeing flirtiness in here. Chances are you might going to talk about sleeping together, but it's up to you if you're going to say yes to this. The Lovers, the Hermit. I am seeing because of the meeting, the date, the first date. It will open a possibility of that is for you. Shanae, will the connection end before the 16th? Oh, wow, let's see. Hi, Myra. Let's check. This is for you, Shanae. Will the connection going to end before the 16th? And the Three of Hearts, the Jack of Diamonds, the Jack of Clubs. I am seeing a no. Beautiful blessings. Why did your friend reach out to you the other night? You missed the text because your phone was dead, but he never texted you again or called again. What was his intention? So, what is your person's intention? What is your friend's intention? What is your friend's intention? Temptation? I can feel the energy of lust. I can feel the energy of wanting to either have intimate moment. I can even feel my body is heating. Six of Wands, the Tower Hermit. Almost as if we need to make amends. We need to talk about something for our friendship go deeper. Um, I am seeing transformations, positive transformations. This is what your person or your friend wants. Hmm. High Priestess, general for the month. In general, this is for you, High Priestess. General for the month. General for the month. General reading for the month of April. General reading for the month of April. Eight of Cups. The Lovers. The Six of Cups. High Priestess, I think that you're losing interest in your goal because it seems like the target is not coming to fruition. You almost as if don't want to continue. What is this? The Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands. This month, I think that you need to stretch your patience. You may not, or you probably did not get achieve. I think that you have some goal last month or some previous months here. Let's say you have a goal by this month of 2025. Um, I want to have this, I want to experience this. If you can stretch more patience, I believe that this is going to happen this April. Chances are it comes a little late, probably in your timeline. The High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, but you need to continue. You need to continue, you need to move, to pursue rather. Um, Move with positivity because this is still gonna happen. Miss Clove, hello. Hi, Cherry Float. Sis Chell, hello. Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? The Queen of Pentacles, the Moon card, Seven of Pentacles. I think that there is a question. Should I wait? Should I still hope? You know you want this to happen. The Strength card, the Knight of Wands. Part of your heart wants to stay or pursue. Part of your heart sort of, no, I don't want this anymore, or I'm losing hope on this. Two of Pentacles, you're on the verge of either setting this priority, abundance, goal aside, because you seems your perception is you're investing too much of your energy, but nothing is happening. Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups. You're very close to your goal. Leaving it or setting this aside is not a good idea because it feels like um, you are going to start from the scratch. You already started this, might as well pursue and continue rather than going back to zero. Let me know, sis. Sis Chell, did David ask Tommy about it recently? Did he? Nine of clubs, the six of spades, the five of diamonds. No. Lee, is Andre gonna text you? Is Andre going to text you? Is Andre going to text Lee? Is Andre going to text Lee? The lovers, the hermit, the knight of swords. Energy is fluctuating. It seems like there's message already composed needed one move, and that is to click the send button. But he is erasing, deleting, recomposing. I am seeing it anytime soon. I believe that Andre is going to text you with well thought of message, not just hi, hello. There might be an explanation, short yet straightforward. But that is a yes. Shanae. Will, hi, sis beautiful. I am. Hold up. Shanae. Will you still be together after everything is talked about? Will you still gonna be together after the discussion? Let's see. Will you still gonna be together after the discussion? After the discussion, TikTok, happy, happy, never ending. One thing's for sure, continuation is here. One thing's for sure, this is it seems like the storyline is extending. Agreement is also here. There is an energy of I can't let go. There is an energy of I don't want this to end. King of Chalice, Knave of Chalice, the High Priestess. I am seeing, even without her asking, let me exert some effort. Seven of Chalice, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles. And I need to invest more this time. I need to present myself that I am interested, that I am serious. There's an energy here of I'm going to surprise her, that I will be supportive, even with challenges, I will be beside her. Sis, Lee, is you going to get back together? Are you going to get back together with your person? Are you going to get back together? Are you going to get back together? Are you going to get back together? The World, the Magician, Four of Cups. Let's just say these energy is, or your connection, um, needs a bit of rest, needs a bit of rejuvenation. It requires a time off, to charge. But I am seeing the full card of Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands. All of a sudden, your person's going to be very active in connecting with you again. It will start with the help of technology in here, either text, calls, emails, what have you. Communication is going to start, even though that you are apart in physical, um, sorting, sort of like building a bridge or continuing to build a bridge. I feel like by next week, communication is going to happen, continuing the connection. Definitely, I'm seeing reconciliation that is for you. Thank you. Sis Beautiful, I am. I went on live the other day. I just started, and then on the what? The introduction, I was surprised. My throat hurts. There's no voice. So I decided to take some rest instead. I think that I'm okay now. I think. Although I feel a bit uneasy, but I think like I'm gonna be okay anytime soon. It's just the voice thing. I don't know. Probably it's the changing weather in here. Sis Chow. So David, I'm about to say I had a runny nose. What 3, 4 days ago. David's feeling thoughts and energy towards you. This is for you, sis Chow. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Poised, treasure darling, by the book. There is a game of not moving, even though I am curious. There is an energy of I need to I need to do what is right. Let's say my heart wants to know information about you, but I feel like this is not right for me to ask because I am with someone. Discipline. Eight of Swords, that makes sense. The Sun, the Queen of Swords. I think that your person is trying to do the right thing because he is in a commitment with someone. And he felt like even though that my heart wants to know something about you, I'm trying to hold, my morale probably tight. The Three of Swords, but in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Chalice, because I don't want to hurt someone anymore, or I don't want to hurt her. So let's say David is valuing the connection, even though he is not having this 100%, his heart is being offered 100% to the person because partly his heart still beats for you, but this is not right. So I don't want to make a move to hurt someone. Well, your person still thinks about you, still have feelings for you, but is doing what is right now. What's coming towards you and connection with David? What is coming towards you and your connection with David. What is coming towards you and your connection with David? Sacrifice, patience and planning, accelerated motion. It's kind of weird because even though that David is doing something right of or what he think is right, it seems like he is not going to man up in that thought to a point wherein I don't want to do this. It seems like I'm faking it. And then Emperor, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. All of a sudden, it feels like I am driving, wanting to go somewhere. And then in the middle of my journey, I had a change of mind and decided to have a U turn and go home. Um, so it seems like my decision as of the moment is moving forward. But in the middle of that moving forward, nah, I need to go back to her. The chariot, that makes sense. Probably that's the reason why I use the metaphor of driving. The death card, the King of Pentacles. And I want to sort of continue it. The death card. Reviving, you know, and investing in this connection. This is what I'm seeing. A U turn and continuing your connection. CZ, will Julian and you going to travel together as in a vacation? Vacation. I love that. Vacation in the future. The Jack of Diamonds, the Jack of Flowers, the Queen of Diamonds. This is a yes. I love the vacation. Witty. Sis beautiful I am. What do you need to know right now? 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 Balance, harmony, triumph. I think what you're doing is either trying to find your center, trying to focus on you, not being affected, or at least guarding yourself from being affected by negativity outside, surroundings. There's a wall. If I feel, if I'm in your shoe, right? If I feel that this energy approaching me, giving me or bringing negative energies that will disrupt my peace, I'm blocking it. I may probably in front of the person, but I'm not hearing and I don't want to entertain, the message. The Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I think that you are on the right path on that, but I feel like valuing yourself, focusing on yourself, not saying your next move. I think that you're very silent right now, or you just don't want to engage really, with negativities. Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. It might be an actual abundance, like money, or it might be something that you are gonna harvest because of either that's your patience, that's your way of life right now, or a strategy in life right now, or probably this is the transformation of you. It's just me. I don't care about you. Not I'm not being selfish, but if I'm gonna be affected by outside sources, my strategies are gonna shutter. With that, I think that you're doing something on your own with no outer influence. If there's someone who doesn't believe in you, you're gonna prove them wrong. And you are going to believe in your gut feeling or believe in yourself more. Because from what I am seeing says harvest. And I think that you are even going to surprise yourself that I should listen to me more. Mm. What up, May? Let's check. May, this is for you. Hi, sis Sharon. The four clubs. Wow, the eight. I'm seeing a yes. Beautiful blessings. Hold up. If he reaches out again, should you answer? Sis, which one am I gonna answer? Is he only being lustful or does he want something more? I'm going to pass on that. Make up your mind. Just one question. Here, that's check the pinned message. One question per super chat or donation. You're welcome, sis Shanae Content. Will you gonna get your order from Australia by Saturday? Let's check. By Saturday. The Ace of Diamonds, the Nine of Spades, the Six of Diamonds. I'm seeing a no because of the time frame. Thank you. Divine Empress. How Dixon feeling? Pass. It should be answerable by yes or no. You're not new here, Divine Empress, right? Hold up. You've been here before, you know the drill. Sharon. Oopsie, hold up. What to expect? What's that? What to expect this week? What to expect this week? What to expect this week? Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. Well, what to expect this week? I feel like this is efforts, seeing efforts, proving that I am serious. If this is a person, it's sort of, I'm proving that I'm serious in this connection. There may be flaws, reschedules, Three of Pentacles. When I'm trying to fix it, I'm trying to make amends. I am trying to either reinvent. What is this? Hold up. The Eight of Swords, Hermit, Four of Pentacles. Almost as if let's not let's not go somewhere. I want to own you. There's a sense of ownership in here. There is a sense of I am laser focused or I'm going to focus. Let's not be disrupted with other energies. Almost as if I want to box. I want us in a box. Um, Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords. If you're going to ask me out, I would prefer either my place or your place, not walking around. I feel like I just want to lay down with you. This is the energy, sis. It is happening now. Oh, you're welcome. Themes, feelings, and actions. This is for you, says Sharon. Feelings and next actions. Feelings and next actions. Teams, feelings, and next actions. Milk and honey, all that glitters. Mending. You're probably thinking that if I am Tim, you're probably thinking that I am a liar or I already lied so much that you're losing trust in me anymore. I want to build almost as if building my profile, almost building what? Um, because I don't want that perception of you. Um, I don't want that perception that you think of me gonna stay with you. I want that to change. Hold up. So that's probably why I'm seeing here efforts. I'm seeing actions. I am seeing proving something. Queen of Chalice, the Judgment, the Three of Pentacles. And you're probably also gonna think, why is this person doing everything um, or putting efforts? Is this person did something wrong? Don't think of that because this is him wanting to amend. If there's something that I probably didn't do or broke your heart or a promise that didn't happen, I know I cannot bring back the time, but what I can do here is to somewhat, it felt like a debt to me, and I want to pay that debt. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, Temperance. I love the card because it gives me an energy of sincerity. It gives me an energy of please believe me, almost as if I am begging for you not to think that I always breaks your heart, um, that I always, there's something about rescheduling here, but one day, someday, you don't have to plan all this. I can feel the genuinity in your person's energy when it also comes to it seems like there's some reenactment, or if there's a chance for us to do this some other time, I will. um but let me do the job. There is something about the performance, almost as if I want to perform in front of you. Very passionate. It feels so warmed, sis. So the the thought here is paying all those shortcomings, and the feeling is deep love because I want to show genuinity in these actions. That's what I am seeing. Hi, sis Kelly. Lala. Let's check Lala if your person's still hoping. Oh, hold up. If the person is still hoping, Lala, this is for you. Thanks, Sharon. Yes, beautiful blessings. So, being lustful or want something more. So, does your person wants just to have sex or commitment? Poised. Mm. It seems like having physical connection between us is normal part of a connection. The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Beautiful blessings. It doesn't look like in the surface. I think that your person is active, when it comes to or wanting to make love always. And if we're gonna, if I will be looking at your person in the surface, the energy, I can say that your person is, this is just lust. But deep within, I'm seeing that he also wants something beyond making love or beyond sex. For him, it feels like this is the door or a gateway for me to have emotional connection with the person. But I'm seeing here he is also thinking of commitment, but of course, sex first. Hmm. Sanjeevi saying it's not moral. My cat comes in the evening. Okay, that's In a different state, the house will be closed for a couple of days. I feel so sad and guilty. All right. Telling me to prepare for my exam, not to waste time. This is just a natural process. Tell you, I want to know that when I am gone, my cat really dis. All right. Will he die a very difficult death? Well, I can answer a yes or no. Um, Actually, all right, sure, because you exerted effort, I can feel I can feel your emotion actually. It it travels until it travels through here. Uh the 3 of diamonds, the 4 of clubs, the 8 of clubs. I don't usually make readings death, especially animals. I have cats, I have dogs, but to answer your question, no, not a difficult passing. Says Kelly, predictions on who or what is coming towards you. Hold up, this month. Let's see. Predictions on what is coming or who is coming this month. Predictions on who or what is coming this month. Awareness, emotional withdrawal, fertility. And I am going to use the oracle card in a different way. Or hold up, because I'm seeing a new person. Is this a realization of you telling yourself, I move forward? I am seeing that you are going to meet a very familiar person, but you have a different feelings for that person already. Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Almost telling yourself, who am I? The reason why you're gonna ask yourself about that is you can't believe at one point in time you almost devote yourself to that person. You're almost, I can see you're laughing at yourself. The Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Um, is this you realizing that there's so much wasted time I offered for this person? The Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands in here is you're moving forward, but this person somehow stopping you. Hierophant and the Judgment to a point wherein I think that the ball is in your court if I should continue or not, because there's someone new going to what? Pursue you. Well, somehow, the past person still lingers, still have a hold on your heart. But I think that you are gonna caught up in between moving forward or staying, but you're going to also understand that there's a lot of wasted time by waiting. Moving forward with this Taurus, there's a new person. I'm seeing a Taurus. Mm-hmm. Sis, let's see. Sharon, you're doing a meal prep and exercise. Will that help with the weight loss shots? Now, is that going to help? Is that gonna help? Will that gonna help, Sharon? Foundation and achievements, obstacle and challenges, triumph and success. It's not easy, but it is doable. It felt like you're going to invest a lot of time in here, but it's worth it. The World card, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Um, since you already are wanting to start, or probably you're already started, I think that you should continue because this is sort of like a huge chunk of the success rate is by that doing your own food and exercise. You know what? When it comes to weight loss, it's not just about gyms, what have you, right? It's your discipline, but and also the food that you intake. So I am seeing that this is going to have this is going to be successful by doing or preparing your own meal plus doing exercise. The cards is telling me success. Yes, keep on doing it. Gemini glitters message from O's sister. This is for you. Message from O's sister. Message from O's sister. Light. Is this O's sister waiting already? Probably. What? It seems like I am okay, or I am okay now, or I am waiting. Hold up. Six of Swords, the Full card of Justice. I'm waiting for you to message. I'm waiting for you to reach out. I think we're good now. We're okay. We can start something as if nothing happened. The message here is more of let's continue. Let's be friends. Friends again. No hurt feelings. Sort of. Almost there's an apology for being childish. But I changed. Mm. Cece, what will deepen Julian's emotions connection to you and not just lustful feelings that you have for each other? So, what will be the factors for your person to deepen his feelings? Message in a bottle breathes orphaned. You know what I'm seeing, like what I mentioned earlier. Um, I think Julian has a different perspective when it comes to building a connection, building a commitment, because for him, physical attraction or for him, having sex is a normal thing, which I also mentioned that a while ago, but it felt like there's something in them that's not healed when they were young, a childhood, wound probably. For them, it is much, they are, more in tune with movement. Um, they are more in tune with expressions in a different form, but not verbal. Ace of Swords, Knave of Wands, the Six of Swords. I can feel that somewhat your person is also an artist because he can say things. He can express things in a different way. Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. This reading is only for you, all right? Not meant for everyone, not meant, if you're listening, don't apply it to yourself, all right? This is only for CC. But for him, if you want emotional connection, don't think that this is just sex. This is him expressing. Um, I think that you need to submit and follow the lead because his movements are his expressions of how he feels. And he's going to also interpret your move, your facial expression, even your moan. Um, it seems like he has a different way of communicating. Um, learn his communication style so that you can deepen this connection with him. That's what I'm seeing, sis. Learn his love language. You're welcome, Lala. Beautiful blessings, you're welcome. You feel very guilty. Oh, don't be. You know, it may sound cliche. Things happen for a reason. Um, there must be some learnings from there. Tamika, what are the Taurus current feelings for you? Hold up. Let me couple a sec. Current feelings for you. What are the Taurus current feelings for you? What are the Taurus current feelings? Blessed, happy, co-create. Now I can see that your person understand your worth, appreciates your value now. I think your person here feels like I am a dumb person for messing with the wrong person. Um, the Four of Wands. the Knave of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. You know what? I feel like these combinations of cards gives me an energy of I always thinks of you. You kind of hunt them in a not in an eerie manner, but more of if there's a boxing match, he's fighting with himself. Um, his conscience sort of telling him you're a bad person for hurting a good woman. The 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. Um, I am seeing here, sis. I think that your person is actually waiting for forgiveness. Now that he understand your worth, your value, if you're gonna give him a chance, I feel like he is gonna be more careful, treat the connection fragile, important, with more respect. But this is also them sort of like I can feel he is heading towards depression, almost as if I cannot forgive myself. Or this is their conscience playing in their head. But he don't feel so good at this current moment because he wants you back. Divine Empress, how Dixon feel about your relationship? How Dixon feel about your relationship? How Dixon feel about your relationship? High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. At this current moment, Dixon feels like you are what you like should happen. Your happiness should always be considered. He's okay with it. He don't want to think that you are what demanding. It's still tolerable, but he also wishes that somewhat there may be times that you are also considering either his well-being, his what he's going through. Again, still manageable. Putting myself in Dixon's shoes, I'm crossing my finger that that she's not gonna um go overboard. It felt like your person is happy, no complaint, but sort of I am observing, but there's something also off with this I am okay thing. Um, I can feel that there's love in here that was decreasing because of either how the way you how the way you message, communicate, or demand. It felt like it decreases. I'm still observing Sort of, I'm giving this boy time, but there's also fear that she might gonna be overboard with things. Mm. Says Kelly, how might the past person react or respond towards you when the next person enters the picture? Let's see. Let's see. How does Attorney Aries going to react? Never ending story, truth be told, unfinished symphony. I'm almost feeling the retaliation. I am feeling the anger. But the thing here is, I should be angry at myself, and I know that I should, but I am almost as if I want to just hate and point fingers, that this is not my fault, even though that it is his fault. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I am also seeing in here. I'm going to try to steal you, from steal your attention. To a point wherein I'm going to ask for intimate moment with you. I just want to check if you're really moving forward, or this is just a show, or if you still have feelings for me. Knave of Pentacles, the Five of Chalice, the Four of Wands. You know that this connection ain't gonna be over. He also knows this in his heart. And I think when this new person shows up, this is where Attorney Aries gonna do everything to a point wherein let's get back together, to a point wherein let's live together again. Um, there's there's still some sense of pride, but deep inside, I feel like almost as if he showered with a very, very, very cold water, an ice cold water. He's gonna go back to his senses. Oh, she can't. I still love her. The love's gonna punch him in the face. His emotion gonna punch him in the face and telling him, what? You're dumb. So there's regrets in here with the Five of Cups. And I think that he's going to offer everything, for you to stay. Was it gonna be too late? What love can do to him. That's okay, Sam. What up? Will you and Ulysses gonna be in a romantic connection? Will you and Ulysses gonna be in a romantic connection? Ten of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, the King of Hearts. That's a yes. CZ, when he said he interprets your moan, I was over here already saying, I know that you can feel it too. CC, it's actually while I'm doing the reading, I can feel the heat. I don't even wanna mention it, but I know that there's an electricity, and it feels sexual. You feel it too. I know. Yan. Miss Yan. Tonight, sure, sure, no problem. But text me first because am I gonna do TikTok videos. I might gonna do some more things. Let me know first prior calling me. I miss you too. I was actually browsing, removing some pictures, and then I saw the our meetups in BGC. So I didn't, I'm kind of wondering, what if I message her? But you're here. I think I summoned you, Miss Yan. Vanessa, hello. All right. So Tamika, should you wait for the Taurus? Should you wait for the Taurus for him to reach out? This is for you. Should you wait to for well, should you wait to the Taurus for the Taurus? Seven of Hearts, the Three of Clubs, the Jack of Spades. Should you wait for the Taurus? I'm seeing a yes. I am good, thank you. Cherry Chubs. All right. Are you gonna get a new job or gonna get a job in Australia if you start applying now? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. If you apply now. So let's see. Are you gonna get a job if you apply now? Prosperity begins. There's an energy here. Sort of do it now. Tell us not to wait, or telling me not to wait, telling me to tell you not to wait. Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands. You shouldn't waste time. That's what I am hearing. You shouldn't waste time. I'm seeing home, I'm seeing progress, I am seeing money coming. So do it now. All right, Cherry Chubbs, you need to move overseas now. By when? Okay, by when are you gonna have this movement? We're speaking about time frame. We're speaking about time frame. Speaking about time frame. Shadow. I am seeing a lot of lightness, a lot of. There might be some things that will unleash when you are in overseas. A lot of improvements, not just in your career, money, but also in physicality. Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the King of Swords. I am seeing here July, August, as soon as July or August. Sees child, what is coming towards you for the rest of the year? Hold up. What is coming for the rest of the year? Sees child. What is coming for the rest of the year? What is coming for the rest of the year? Disruption, prosperity begins, emotional loss. It feels like you need to choose one, whether this is emotion or this is money. What I am seeing in here is you might going to have a realization of I can't focus, or I should focus on just one aspect. The Moon card, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, the disruption is here. So you're thinking, I should align myself to what? Something that's gonna give me satisfaction. I think what's gonna happen here is you're going to prioritize first your source of income, and then almost as if I don't want to say you don't care about the connection, but it felt like I know my priorities now. I know that you are there. So I'm seeing a reconciliation with an old flame. But since you have either trauma, you have, or this person, already had a reputation, it felt like, yeah, do what you want. You're just there. I'm focusing here. Oh, you wanna approach me? Go ahead. You wanna what? Go out? Go ahead. But I am focusing here. I don't want to lose this. Do what you want there. Almost as if you don't care, but you do. But you more care with your source of what? Survival, source of income. That's what I am seeing. Cherry Chubbs. You're welcome, Divine Empress. So this younger Leo that's been talking to you, is he mad that you said it did flirt with you? You're not going to speak with him. So he deactivated his account after you said that, and the energy changed. Harmony. Oh. Um, it felt like your person, what you mentioned, it gives him some clarity that this is a person who don't play, right? Um, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess. You just shocked him because there is an energy here of what? I thought that she can easily manipulated, or he can be easily manipulated, but this person know what she wants. So you shook him. Um, I feel like if I will be in this person's shoe, I feel ashamed that I think of you in a different way. That's the probably the reason why I deactivated. But I am going to talk to you again in a much serious manner soon. Uh, you have proven me wrong, and I feel ashamed for thinking of that to you, Vanessa. When am I gonna see? Hold up, sis Vanessa. Hold up, hold up. I think that you have questions earlier. Let me check. Yeah. When will your new love relationship enter into your life, right? Okay. I think that I There you go. Sorry. When do I see a new love relationship coming into your life? This is for you. When do I see a relationship coming into your life? Monday, no place like home. Have you already met this person? Because it somehow feels like the energy is very familiar. The energy seems like we bumped in a different timeline, or we bumped in a timeline wherein things are not okay, but it feels like this is the right time for us to either make amends, do this. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. There's an energy also here of another chance. Slowly or studying you, observing you again. However, let's do this gradually. Five of Pentacles, the Fool card, the Six of Swords. Yep, chances are this is an Aries or has an Aries placement in your chart that probably left you then. But with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, I feel like the clue here is these persons sort of not very vocal with their emotion. But then again, I think that this person is going to change. Both of you somehow change positively. You might gonna be surprised that this person's gonna what? Gonna be active with expressions, sort of, I'm sorry, but let's try again. This is going to happen around August, September. Yeah, August, September of this year. AK, you would like to know why would Peter think or believe that you're with someone else and how to deal with Peter to reassure him. Only with him. So first, it's actually two questions. You would like to know why Peter thinks or believes why you're with someone else, or should we answer the how to deal with Peter to reassure only with him? Again, the reminder: one question per super chat or donation. All right. So let me pass on that. Which one? Actually, laughed out loud. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. K Shar wants to be with you as future spouse. Now let's see. With future spouse, the Queen of Diamonds, the Four of Diamonds. Oh wow. Um, I'm seeing a yes. You're welcome, Cherry Chubs, Vanessa. Yes. So right, all these men are coming up to me. Yeah. So Cherry Chubs, hold up. Is there another one here? Yep, there is. Younger Taurus from 2022 came back and told you he thought of you inappropriately, but he was like a big sister. How does he feel now? Let's see. Came back and told you he thought of you inappropriate, but you were like a big sister and he didn't want to act on it. Chopped woods. Well, I can still feel that this person still thinks fantasizing you. There's no other word but fantasizing you. The lovers, the 10 of chalice, the queen of chalice. Um, I think that this person is still obsessed with you up until now. I think that if you're gonna go back to this person, this time I feel like he have more balls now to take action because to him you are the epitome of what the a person that meant for him. Mm. Ah. AK, you would like to know why does Peter think or believe that you're with someone else? All right, this is for you. Thank you, sis Cherry Chubs. You would like to know why does Peter think or believe that you're with someone else? Milk and honey, blessed, regeneration. Um, because I am seeing here you and Peter have a lot of amazing intimate moments. Now, Peter thinks, is she satisfied? Is she looking for something more? The two of cups in reverse. Oh wow, it's in reverse. Knave of swords, the empress. It's not, Peter is not going to be surprised if someone is going to approach you. To him, you're very attractive. The empress is here. This is just a wild thought of him thinking that is she trying, you know, other people and check the satisfaction. The Six of Swords. Why does Peter think, did he actually have, I don't know if this is an idea, a thought, um, a proof that you worked with someone while he is? I think that there's something about, I don't know if this is a rumor or something that he saw before you become together. Sis, I feel like this might be an idea that is true to his eyes, true to his mind. that I can't remove from my mind. The Three of Chalice, the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of things to work in here, sis. But why is he feeling? Because you are attractive. Is it you that you're very friendly also with other people and he don't like it? He has this impression that you are welcoming people? Oh wow. But to him, there might also be an issue with the previous memories prior you and him become together. I don't know what that is, but it felt like it's just a playful thing that's running in my head. Mhm. But I can see here that it requires works like coming from you. Oh, thank you, sis Cherry Chuds. Donations. Your dad. How about your dad? Hold up. And you had a falling out yesterday, and you're waiting for his response. So, what is his feelings? Let's check. Oh, sis, let's see after. Hold up. Falling out yesterday. What is his feelings? Base chakra. Hmm. Cherry chugs. I can feel a rage. I can feel no, I don't. What is his feelings? Stubborn. Actually, the stubbornness. I'm not going to talk to you unless you talk to me. I'm your father. I'm older. I think that this is more of an old perception, an old what thought. Hmm. Like I'm the father. You should what you should be respectful to me. There you go. AK would like to know. All right. Sees Callie. Laughed out loud. Yes or no? Have you met this person coming yet? Now let's see. Have you met this person? Seven of clubs. The king of clubs. Ah, hold up. This Taurus. Not yet. No. It's totally retrograde. Charity Kelly. I think that you have some questions or one question for me, sis. All right. Yeah. I will be waiting for that question. Time frame of when are you going to meet him? Okay. Time frame of when are you going to meet this Taurus? Time frame of when are you going to meet this Taurus? Reach. Oh, sis. Is there an event that you either rescheduled or an event that will happen again? Um, it, it could be an extension of that event, or let's say if this is a concert, this will be the day two of the concert. Hold up. Eight of Chalice, the Knight of Chalice, the King of Chalice. Here's the thing, there's an event, an invitation that you went. It's going to happen again, and you're going to meet that person there. I am seeing this might be around August. It could be an extension, it could be the same host, a different event. It, it feels like it will be introduced by an acquaintance around August. Yep, that is for you. Are we good? So I have two, three. Oh, wow. Three. I have eight pending questions on email. All right. So I guess that's it. Thank you so much. Love and light to you guys. I appreciate you all. See you on the next live. Goodbye.